What's up? Today's Thursday, June 27th. This is my review on doing a henna mask on my hair. I've been wanting to try it for so long. I heard about doing henna mask on your hair a while ago, probably like a year ago. But now that I'm just experimenting with products for my hair and like researching different beauty regimens from different cultures, that I finally took the initiative to try it. So I got this generic henna mask from the Arab store. And then like I just made a little hair routine that's totally different from what I normally do. So in this video, you're gonna see me do hot oil treatments. Then I'm gonna shampoo my hair before I apply the henna, and then I style my hair. All in one video. All in one. It's a lot. It's a lot. But at least you wasn't doing it. It was me. It was me doing it. You just watch. But yeah, I've just been researching a lot of different beauty regimens from different cultures for skin, for hair, for teeth, and like, come on, there's so much to be shared. Like, it's actually really fun. I think it's working really well for my skin. You already know. You already know. Look at the video before this. You already know. But yeah, thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. And I hope you do a henna mask. Okay, so I know I look a mess right now, but I really wanted to get this on camera because I'm trying out this henna set. I got this from the Arab store. I really wanted red, but I was like, all they have is black, so I'll take it. It came with a little packet like this, a little bag of henna, some leaves, and I've actually already started to boil the leaves on the stove. And you can see that right here. It didn't say how much water to use, so I just like filled my pot up like 75% of the way. Put the leaves in there, and I put the leaves in there and I just boiled it. So you have to boil it for 15 to 20 minutes, and then you have to let it sit until it's cooled. And I watched this girl's YouTube video. I forget her name, but I'll put it in here because she's really who I'm following. But she makes a henna mask, and in hers she put moringa powder, she put neem leaf powder, and a lot of other stuff. But these are the only things that I have in my house, so that's what I'm going to use. But this is the powder. Let's get into it. So I took that water off the stove, strained it. I wanted to keep the leaves, but it really smelled like a super dark green tea. I put that little packet aside and was just mixing until I got the correct consistency because the directions on the box were not very good at all. So yeah, just to my liking. And when I felt like I had a good enough consistency, I added that pack to the bowl and then kept tweaking it. So I made that henna mask in advance just because I had so much energy. I was planning on using it this weekend, this Saturday specifically, but I looked it up, and I should have looked it up beforehand, but you should use a henna immediately after you make it, or at least the same day. So I let my henna mask sit for about 36 hours before I used it. But here I am doing the hot oil treatment, and the whole point of this is to like massage your scalp and stimulate your scalp. Apparently, I believe it. There's points on your head that stimulate growth. So start at your forehead and do 6 fingers back, and there's a point there. If you massage that, then that's the point that stimulates hair growth. But you know, anything that you do, the more time you put into it, the more effort, the more TLC you give it, the more that it grows. So alright, you can put your cap on, and it's best if you sit under a hooded dryer or you just let it sit for a few minutes. I just ate dinner and then went ahead and washed it out. And when you're doing a mask, you want to make sure and get your hair super clean. So I use the clarifying shampoo, which you shouldn't use often. You shouldn't be shampooing your hair every time you wash it with the clarifying. It's supposed to be used when you have a buildup or when you haven't used it in a long time. It's a much stronger shampoo. Watching this back is so funny because my coworker asked me today, she's like, Taylor, do you work out? Like your arms and like your back is so strong. I'm like, really? And then I look at this video like, yeah, I work out. I don't get in the gym, but doing this hair is a workout. Don't play with me, you might get popped. Stop looking at my boobs, you perv. Yeah, somebody please tell him put that cap back on. But you can put your cap on after you apply your conditioner. You're gonna let it sit, and the best thing you can do is sit under a hooded dryer. Okay, I already rinsed that out. Let's get into this mask. Oh yeah. Alright, so we can part our hair in 4 sections. You already know the drill. But I actually have a funny story for y'all. So this day, or the day I had made the mask, I don't know where the idea came from, but I was like, I'm gonna try a pre-workout, and I just want to go on a run. So I did that. Okay, I'm pulling out the henna mask. It was, like I said, it smelled really strong, like green tea, where it was stinking, like it was so strong, like I don't even know how to describe it, like a super duper strong, like dirt green tea smell, like it was so strong. But anyways, I had took the pre-workout that I found in Publix, and yeah, I took it 30 minutes before I left the house, because I was going to go on this little nature trail and run. On the car right there, bro, I was hearing all the words in the music. I was so focused. I ain't never drive so good in my life. I was like, dang, I hope this lasts while I'm like on the trail, because it's already working now. I felt so focused. I was like, is this Adderall? This is drugs. This feels like drugs. But anyways, so I get there and I do a mile in 8 minutes. If you know me, I ain't never did that before. I was like, dang. So, you know, after the mile, I was like, okay, I'm just like taking a chill pill before I start the second mile, because my goal was to run a 5K. If you know me, you know I was in cross country in high school. So I was like, let me try and do a 5K. I think I can do it. So I start my second mile and my stomach start hurting. I'm like, oh, okay. Should I turn around? Like, I'm just starting. And I don't turn around. So like, I keep going, obviously, and it just gets worse and worse. Look at how defined that is. It looks so pretty. I was so surprised. My hair has never been that defined before. But anyways, so yeah. So I'm like not even a quarter into my second mile. And I'm like, I can't. But then I'm like, you have to. So I was like scared. Because when I told my cousin, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna use pre-workout. He like, rip your stomach. I'm like, what are you talking about? but now I see what he was talking about. Rip my stomach for real. I had to like beeline to the restroom, and I know this is like gross, but y'all, the pre-workout, it worked good. It worked good, but just make sure you by the toilet at all times. Like, my stomach was hurting so bad. I never felt like that before in my life. Will I be doing it again? Probably. But I've learned my lesson. So anyways, getting into the last section of my hair. Let's go. Okay. Alright, for a henna mask for your hair, the box said to let it sit for about 8 to 9 hours, and you could do it for 2 to 3 hours if you were like under heat, because you know heat helps stuff process. Anyways, this is the next day. It sure did leak out of my cap as I slept, but I slept with 3 bonnets on. Anyways, so it leaked a little bit, but no big deal. It's still looking super defined. I'm really sad I have to rinse it out at this point. And it's like 6 in the morning because I have to be to work at 10. And I had no idea how I was going to style my hair. So I took a little bit of this product that I'd seen sitting on my mama's sink. And I was like, okay, we can work with this. But it's like the Moroccan argan oil, the curling mousse. And I just start putting that on my hair. I did put a little bit of conditioner on first, which is what I'm doing here. But after that, I just start taking it and rubbing it in and just distributing it all throughout my hair. And it's getting really curly. And I think it is because of the mask, because usually my hair doesn't curl up like that. It's a lot more like, it's a lot less defined. But as it dries, as the foam dries, it dries clear. I had a little knot there. Don't look at my nipples, you perv. Yeah, the foam dries clear, it dries nice, and of course my hair poofed up throughout the day. You can see it at the beginning of this video. But what would I rate the mask? I'm not gonna lie, I really liked it. I just can't tell if it dyed my hair enough, so I might have to like go back and dye it, but I'm not tripping about that because I really wanted red in the first place. So go ahead. Okay, it's looking good. Period.